Hi everyone, happy holidays. This is Connie. I want to share with you this really amazing project that I did over the weekend. It's super simple, easy to do, and it's great fun to make, especially during the holiday seasons. So these are the miniature cupcake ornaments, and they're all uniquely designed based on my favorite flavors and also any sort of knickknacks that I had around my house. As you can see, my tree is about 2 feet tall. So this is perfect if you live in a condo and you don't have a lot of space, or if you live in a very small dwelling. This is a great piece to put as a centerpiece. It's also great activity for kids, and if you're hosting a party, this is a great activity to get everyone involved with a little bit of paint and a little bit of imagination and a couple of knickknacks around the house. You can turn something so simple, so cheap, into something really, really fun to do. So without further ado, join me and I will show you how to make one of these simple Christmas ornaments. In order to make your own miniature cupcake ornament, you would need a styrofoam ball, toothpick, mini cupcake liner, paint and paintbrush, styrofoam tray, cork or a plastic cup, plastic lunch bag, caulking and caulking gun, plastic berries, wire cutters, round nose pliers, glue gun, and a piece of wire to hang your ornament. To begin, start with a styrofoam ball and a toothpick. Insert the toothpick into the styrofoam ball. That way you have something to hold on to while you paint. Next, grab your paints. I'm using chocolate brown and a little bit of black acrylic paint on my styrofoam tray. Load your paintbrush with the paint and starting from the top, apply the paint evenly onto the ball. I'm painting on a 1 1/4 inch styrofoam ball, which works best. I've added a little bit of black into the brown and mixed the two together to get a darker chocolate brown. Depending on the paint that you're using, you may have to add more than one coat to get a nice coverage. I find acrylic paint works best. Once done, set it aside to dry. In the meantime, let's make the frosting. Start with a plastic lunch bag and a silicone caulking from the local hardware store. Cut the tip off and insert the caulking into the bag. Squeeze the caulking out using the caulking gun into the corner of the lunch bag. Remove the caulking and hold the bag firmly in place in order to snip a hole in the corner of the bag. This will be our piping bag. Grab our painted ball, and you can use a plastic cup or a cork to rest the ball in place. Hold steady, pipe the caulking, starting at the center, working your way around the ball in a spiral direction. Just like that. Covering 1/4 of the ball, once when you're done, it should look like this. I added a little at the top to form a peak. Now set it aside to dry. Next, grab your plastic berries. This is the one I bought at the dollar store. And grab your wire cutters and remove one of the berries. Then, take your round nose pliers and carefully curl the wire onto itself to create a loop. This loop will be used to hang your ornament. Now grab your cupcake and place the cherry on top of your frosting. Next, remove the toothpick and grab your cupcake liner. Add some hot glue into the center of the liner and then gently place your cupcake into the liner and firmly hold it down in place. Voila! Your very own cupcake ornament. Other ways to spruce up your ornaments include using charcoal and grabbing a knife or a card or anything with a straight edge. I'm using a pair of scissors. Hover over your artwork and use a scissor to scrape the charcoal to create chocolate powder over the frosting, just like this. Then finishing off with the cupcake liner. This next one, I added a small dollop of brown paint into the caulking and piped out what looks like a chocolate frosting, and also added some charcoal shavings for a triple chocolate delight. Next is a strawberry shortcake. I painted the ball with a light yellow, and for the strawberry filling, I mixed in epoxy to give it a glistening appearance of strawberry sauce. Last but not least, I have a red velvet version. I mixed in some red and brown paint together, and instead of piping the frosting, I used a knife to spread the frosting out. I've added plastic beads from my jewelry collection to create tiny berries as garnish. So that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this activity. I do encourage you to try it yourself with your friends, your family, with your kids, and maybe your next social gathering. It's a great way to explore that creativity. This is also a great gift idea as well. As you can see with this example, what I've done is I've individually wrapped each of the cupcake ornaments into these little organza bags. So instead of using cellophane or maybe paper, I use these organza bags to give it a personal touch. However, if you have more than one cupcake, why not present them in these little boxes here? And when they open it, they'll get a chance to see all the different flavors that you created. For more information on videos like this, feel free to email me or check out my website at www.catertocreate.com.